Hello again, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. I want to share with you some feathers that I have been making. These are great junk journal embellishments and great for the cover, stick them in a pocket, anything in the world. So, um, I've got a variety of things that they're made from. This one is scrapbooking papers. So I cut the feather shape and then I just started, and it takes a while, cutting. And now I will say I glued this to this paper down the spine first before I cut, so I could cut them all at one time. And then I just ran some rhinestones down the middle. This is a little pearl spray, die cut butterfly, a little frou-frou down here. Now, you could glue this onto a page to embellish a page, or you could kind of stick it in the an edge of a cluster or something that you're making. All right, so that one's done with paper. Now, this one's done with burlap. See the burlap? And I just stitched it a couple of times down the middle, and then I raveled. But I cut it. I cut my feather shape, and then I raveled it as far as I wanted to ravel. Added some lace, some stickles, just some little things. It makes a great page embellishment. This one is a piece of fabric. I think it was a scarf, I'm thinking. The black and white scarf. Anything that ravels really good really works well. And then I just added some flowers and a little acrylic butterfly there. This was a piece of upholstery fabric, but it wasn't real thick, you know, and I did the same thing. Glued 2 layers together down the middle and just raveled. Added some stickles, some frou-frou. Here's another one made with the other kind. Here's one here made, boy, you can see I really raveled that one. So it was a really ravelly piece of fabric, but look at all the beautiful feather pieces that I ended up getting out of that. And I put some pearl trim down the middle, and then I have my lace, and I didn't like, I wanted more, so I put some silver stickles to match that silver thing. Now, so this was a scarf. I do remember that. I picked this scarf up at a thrift shop, and I thought, oh, that would make a good feather. I could ravel it to pieces. Now, this is another idea. I just did this one. This one took forever, so I wouldn't recommend. This doesn't take that long. I mean, it's a little time consuming, but this is done with yarn. So I wrapped them and glued them, you know, boom. I didn't tie it because I didn't want a lot of bulk in the middle. So it's like it's wrapped around and glued and wrapped around and glued, and it just took forever. So, but I'm going to embellish this one eventually. So I wanted to see what would this yarn do. Now this is a silky, satiny looking fancy yarn. I don't know, some kind of fiber. And I thought it was cute for a boho look. Put some rhinestones and stuff down the middle here. And the wire that I'm wrapping these on is floral wire. So it already has that white little bit of fuzzy something. So everything kind of glues to it real easy, real quick and easy. Check this one out. Is that weird or what? Can you see that? This is 2 different yarns. One was a peachy eyelash with some sparkle, and the other was a darker peachy type of eyelash. But so I did the first peach, and I thought, oh, it needs more. So I wrapped it again with the second peachy one, and then I just kind of took and pulled to make sure I could get as many out as possible that they weren't glued down. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. You could even bend that over into a little swirl if you wanted it to not be a feather per se. You want to do something else with it. And then this one is wild and woolly. Now this one, I cut these pieces and I tied every one of them all the way down. And then I went back and tried to shape it with my rotary cutter, quilting cutter, you know, so I could just go vroom like that. and then you can decorate that. But that's a little wild and crazy, but hey, for a boho junk journal, it would be very, very cute. So anyway, guys, I hope I've given you some new ideas to give it a try, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.